Hey guys, it's your girl Kai Miliano back once again with another story time for you guys. I promised you more videos and I'm delivering, boo. Okay, once again, if you hear a little buzzing noise, that's my fan. My fan is always on because I live in a very hot place and I need cool. Know so this story is gonna be about me being a stripper. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Kai, you are a stripper? Not in real life, y'all, not in real life. Bands don't make me dance in real life. But on Imvu, I might do something strange for a piece of change. No, I'm playing, I'm joking. I'm kidding. But yes, I was a stripper on Imvu, honey. It was an experience, boo-boo. So, let me tell you how it happened. So, I was on Imvu for probably about 2 years on my new account. I originally started on Imvu in like 2010, I think. And then my account got disabled and then I had to start a new account. So I'm on my new account, and this is when, I'm a little bit more like out there in Imvu. I'm doing more, I'm talking more, I have more friends, yada yada yada. So I get my cousin, I don't know, should I say her name? I don't know if she wants me to say her name. So for the sake of the video, I'm gonna call my cousin Brianna. Okay, so my cousin Brianna, I convinced her to get on Imvu. I'm like, girl, play the game with me. I don't have any family. I don't have any Imvu family. At least if you're on there, I could have some real life family on there. And she was like, okay, I'll try it out. And she ended up liking it. So anyway, moving on. She is a little bit more, or I should say a lot more outgoing than I am. So she had more friends on Imvu than me. She would do more. And I was kind of like feeling a little left out, not gonna lie, but that's another story. So I guess she became a stripper. She became a stripper on Imvu, Brianna. And one day she invited me to, I'm fast forwarding. So one day we were hanging out and she told me, because I was looking at her and I was like, girl, where do you get all this cute stuff from? Because her Imvu outfit was popping. I was like, girl, where you get all this stuff from? How do you get credits for this? And she was like, girl, they be gifting it to me at the club. And I'm like, at the club? What club are you talking about? And she was like, a strip club, girl. And I'm like, you're a stripper? Now mind you, I'm shy, so the thought of even thinking about being a stripper was like, for me anyway. So she was like, yeah, come check it out. So she invites me to the club. So now I'm at the club and I'm looking around and it was like 3 or 4 other girls on stage and they was dancing. They wasn't like 100% naked, but it was definitely some AP outfits in there. And there was guys and I was like, I don't know, this the place for me, y'all. So I started hanging out there and I was like, it doesn't seem that bad. Like as I was watching them dance and it didn't seem that terrible. So I see them getting gifted left, right, and center. Dudes will come in and they're like, what's the price for this? What's the price for that? And they'll be like, oh, it's 10 gifts for this and 15 gifts for this and 8 gifts for that and 5 gifts for this. I'm like, damn, y'all just getting gifted left, right, center, upside down. I want to get gifted too. So my cousin was like, girl, why don't you try it out? And I was like, nah, no, I don't think I can. I'm too shy. Because for those of you who don't know, Imvu stripping requires a lot of RP. If you're good anyway. If you're good at it, it requires a lot of RP. And I'm shy, so I can't be typing out all this, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah, I don't know. I don't think I could do it. So I just left it alone. And I watched them do it and I was like, should I do it? should I do it? Because mind you, before this, I was a manager at a strip club. But this was on my old account before it got deleted. I was a manager at a strip club, and I would hire people like the girls and like the bartenders and stuff like that, and I would just watch the club, and I would boot out people that were like rude or disrespectful. So it's not like it was my first time being in that kind of environment on IMVU, but it had been such a long time. I was just like, I don't know, because I remember I was never a dancer. I was just a manager. So I was like, I don't know. It's like I can RP, but cybering is not, and it doesn't do anything for me, and I find it a little bit weird. So like being a stripper is not the same as cybering, but it's like it's close. So I was like, I don't know, I don't think this for me. So I was just watching them getting gifted left, right, and center. And first, my cousin, I don't know how she did it, but she knew how to get them gifts, boy. You know how when you get gifted on IMVU, it makes a little sound, ding, ding, ding. I would be hearing that for like minutes on end, and I'm like, girl, how, Sway, how? So then I just got tired of just sitting there. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna give it a chance. So she talked to the owner, and she was like, oh, my cousin wants to try it out, blah 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 blah, knick-knack, paddywhack, whatever. And so she was like, okay, she can start. And I was like, okay, what the F am I gonna do now? So first of all, I had to go in the shop and look for outfits. And when I tell you, the stripper outfits in the shop on IMVU are ridiculous. They are ridiculous. So I went in and I'm looking around the IMVU shop, and I'm like, okay, oh God, what am I gonna pick now? What am I gonna do? So I go in the shop and I'm looking for outfits, and I get this sheer top. It's like a sheer crop top, and it said daddy on it, and you can see my nips and all that. And then I got a thong, a white thong, I think it was white, a white thong. And then I got these like 8-9 inch white and pink stripper heels, and I got the super long like 30-inch weave and the long nails and the tan skin. And I'm like, yes bitch, if I'm gonna be a stripper, I'm gonna look the part. I'm gonna be a good looking ass stripper, okay? And I changed my size from RL to RLL, because you know they like the boot. Well, I'm skipping. I started off at RL, so I started off stripping at RL. So then I'm doing it, you know. I didn't do private dances. Private dances is where you get the real gifts. So I would just be on stage, and you know, I would get gifted here and there, and that was fine with me. I was okay with it, you know. It was cool as long as I got something, you know. I'm not difficult. So then one day, I guess it was a bachelor party. This guy was getting married, so he comes to the strip club, and his wife comes too. First of all, if you're having a bachelor party, why the hell is your wife coming to the strip club with you? That don't make no sense. Isn't a bachelor party supposed to be all dudes? But I digress. So he came in, and his wife came in too. And his wife goes, we're looking for some bad bitches, some sexy bitches, blah blah blah, to strip on my husband. It's his bachelor party, we're getting married tomorrow, da 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 da. Mind you, she was typing it exactly how I'm saying it. We're getting married tomorrow, blah 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 blah. We need 2 dancers. We'll gift y'all. How much do it cost? Yada 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 yada. So at the time, it was me, my cousin Brianna, and this other girl. But the other girl was AFK, I think, or BRB, something like that. She was just not talking. She was dead. So basically, it was just me and Brianna. And before I could even say anything, because you know me, I'm shy, so I was about to be like, I don't know, they ain't gonna pick me. It's not about to be me. And my cousin Brianna goes, we can do it. And I'm like, what? What, huh? Who can do what? I didn't sign up for this. And then she messages me and she goes, let's just do it. You don't have to do anything. I'll do everything. You don't have to say anything. I'll dance. I'll dance and I'll talk. You just dance and be pretty. I'll talk. I'll do all the RPing. So So I'm like, okay, fine. If she's gonna do everything, I'll just be over here and look cute and dance or whatever. So in the club, there were these 3 back rooms. And Brianna goes, okay, let's go in the back room. So I'm like, okay, we go in the back room. Mind you, I'm thinking just the guy is gonna come, the guy who's getting married. I'm like, okay, he's just gonna be back there and that's it. Why him, his wife, all the dudes, all the bridesmaids, all the groomsmen, all of them came back there. And I'm like, oh God. No. When I tell you it was hella people, it was hella people. And first of all, it couldn't even fit all of them in the room, so all of them didn't even come in. But you know, you don't have to go in the room to see what's happening. You can just move your screen. Like your Avi can stay one place and you move the screen and you can see like whatever. So I was like, I know they're watching. Like, I know they're watching. So that made me even more nervous, and I'm like, oh God, Jesus, take the wheel, Lord. So we're in there, and the girl's like, who's first? Yeah. So my cousin's like, all right, I'll go first, you know. And she's doing it, and they're like, yeah, and she's doing a good job. She's getting gifted. She's RPing real good, real nice. And I'm just sitting in the corner like, hopefully they won't even notice me over here, because like, girl. So then my cousin goes, I'm done. Mind you, it was like, I think like 15 minutes. And then she goes, first of all, my cousin didn't even say I'm done first. The girl goes, oh, is there anybody else? Who's the other girl? And then my cousin goes, okay, I'm done. And so she's looking at me. She's like, Kai, get over here. And I'm like, who? There's no one by that name here. I'm sorry. I'm like, there's no one by that name here. I'm sorry. Kai doesn't exist over here. And then they're like, come on, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh God. So I bring my Avi over there. And I'm dancing. Let me tell you, I'm dancing. And then it took me a while before I even started like typing anything. I was just dancing for like maybe like 3 minutes. And the girl, she you know how when they put the straight face, like the straight face, and so I was like, okay, I have to say something now. So then I started RPing, but it wasn't bad, but it was like the PG-13 version of what I actually should have said. Like, compared to what my cousin was saying, what I said was PG-13, because it was awkward. It was so awkward. And I'm like, first of all, I didn't even want to be doing it. And it was just, oh God, it was so awkward. And then all of a sudden, while I'm in the middle, the wife busts out, oh my gosh, she's too small. And I'm like, what the, where's her booty? Well, she didn't say booty, she said ass. Where's her ass? And I'm like, mind you, to me, I think RL has, like, the RL size has a big butt. Like, comment below if you wear RL, tell me that the booty ain't big on that, because I think it is. But I guess compared to my cousin having RLL and me just being RL, there's a difference. There's a difference. So she goes, oh my gosh, she's too small. And I was like, that just completely destroyed whatever semblance of confidence I had. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do this. So they just poofed. After that, they all just poofed. And I was just like, oh, was I that bad? Was I that bad? Jesus. Yeah, but I got like 2 gifts out of it, I think. My cousin got like 10, and I was like, oh my God. And my cousin was like, girl, they was ratchet. And I was like, I know. I was low-key hurt. I ain't gonna lie. I was hurt. I was salty. I was like, dang. But at the end of the day, it was really PG-13. But I just couldn't take it there. I couldn't take it all the way there, because I just y'all know I'm socially awkward. I'm shy. Couldn't do it. Couldn't bring myself to say it. Couldn't. As much as I tried, it just wasn't happening. So then, after that, I was still dancing in the club for like maybe like I think like 2-3 weeks after that. I was still there. And then I was getting gifted here and there, but just wasn't feeling it anymore. I was like, you know what? I don't think this for me. So I asked the boss lady if I could be a manager like I was at the old club. She was like, yeah. So that's what I started doing. I still dressed the part, like I still wore like stripper clothes, but I wasn't actually stripping, if that makes sense. Like I would just be in there and I would kick people out who were rude or disrespectful, and I would hire people. My cousin would too. But basically, for the most part, I would just sit there and talk. Just make conversation. That's all. And then eventually, there was a whole bunch of drama after that. And then me and my cousin got banned from the club. That's another story time. That is another story time. Comment below if you want to hear that story time. The story time of why me and my cousin got banned from that strip club. If you want to hear that story, comment below and I would tell you. But yeah, after that ended in my career as a stripper. To be honest, after that I got a couple of offers to be a stripper in other clubs. Even now, people come in my inbox and they're like, have you ever thought about exotic dancing? Have you ever thought about stripping? Come to my club, blah blah blah. And I'm like, do I just look like a stripper? Like, I know that I take some provocative pictures, if you will. You know, I like to take pictures in the lingerie, you know, the little skimpy outfits. I like to because I'm cute. But I don't be taking nothing naked for them to come in my inbox talking about, do you want to be a stripper? Are you interested in exotic dancing? Like, no, I'm not anymore. If you had came at me a couple months ago, maybe I might have. But it's just annoying now. It's like, just stop. But yeah, that is the story time of when your girl was a stripper. I might not have been that good at it, but I was damn cute while I was doing it. Know that. That was a sexy ass stripper. Little booty and all. I always tell everybody that I am part of the little booty committee. Little booty Judy. Don't care. Okay. Little booties need love too. See what I'm saying? You know, it's enough to grab. You know, it's a nice handful. I'm not no Black China, no Amber Rose around here, but you know, I got something back there, you know. So don't sleep on me. Don't sleep on me and my little booty, okay? But yeah, that is the end of this story time, guys. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you like this video, comment on what kind of videos you want me to make in the future. If you have something to say to me, just say it. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.